Hi student, my name is Professor Prakash Vasankar, author Mathematics Part 1st and 2nd for class 12, Engineering Mathematics 1st, 2nd and 3rd for BE first year and second year for all branches. Today we solve some multiple choice questions on applications of derivatives in mathematics part second. We know that in applications of derivatives, contains are or subunits are approximate value. Next, increasing decreasing function, maxima and minima, mean value theorem, rules theorem, and related rates. So today we solve some multiple choice questions on maxima and minima, mean value theorem, and increasing decreasing functions. So here first MCQ is the first multiple choice question, and first multiple choice question is a value of C for which conclusion of mean value theorem holds. Your mean value theorem holds for the function f of x which is equals to log x base e on the interval 1 3 is option A log e base 3, option B log 3 base e, option C 2 log e base 3, option D 1 by 2 log e base 3. So again we read here problem carefully because all the problems are very simple. First we understand the problem carefully and then we solve the multiple choice questions. In this problem or in these multiple choice questions or in these MCQs, it is given that mean value theorem holds. So we know that the mean value theorem is f of x is defined on closed interval AB if f dash of c which is equals to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a, c belongs to closed interval AB. We use this key point here or we use this mean value theorem here because here it is given that mean value theorem is hold. So we use here the mean value theorem. Next, again it is given that f of x is given and f of x is here log x base e, log x base e. This is f of x. Log x base e, we use here the logarithmic rule. Log x base y, log x upon log y. Similarly here log x upon log e, but log e is equals to 1, so log x upon 1 which is equals to log x. Therefore f of x can be simply written as here log x also. Next one interval is given. That is here the value of e is 1. Value of b is 3. Then we find the value of c. Then we find the value of c. So first we write here, for better understanding, we write here the mean value theorem. Mean value theorem is let f of x be a function defined on closed interval AB. Then f dash of c is equals to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. This is the equation number first, and c belongs to closed interval AB. And in this problem we find the value of c. In this problem we find the value of c. So we know that f of x is here log x base e. This is f of x. Close interval AB which is equals to 1 comma 3. Therefore the value of e is 1, value of b is 3. We use this here and solve the multiple choice question. So first we write here the given function f of x is equals to log x base e. This is given in the MCQ. This can be written as, again we repeat this, Here we use the formula log x base y, log x upon log y. Similarly, log x base e, log x upon log e, but log e is equals to 1, so log x upon 1, which is equals to log x, therefore f of x is equals to simply log x. And then from this we find here the first order derivative. So differentiate both sides with respect to x. ddx of x, right here f dash of x. ddx of log x, this is one standard function. ddx of log x 1 by x, so right here 1 by x. Then in this step, that is the this equation first becomes here f dash of c. Just we find f of x, f dash of x. Just we find f dash of x is equals to 1 by x. So put x is equals to c. So f dash of c, here we put x is equals to c. So f dash of c is equals to 1 by c. So in equation number first, we put here 1 by c. Then here equation first becomes, here we put 1 by c, which is equals to f of b minus a upon b minus a. Here f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. So value of b, that is in this problem value of b is 3, value of a is 1. So we get here f of 3 minus f of 1 upon 3 minus 1. This is f of b. If we put here b equals to 3, then f of 3 minus f of a, put a is equals to 1, then f of 1 upon b minus a, so 3 minus 1. Then we find here f of 3 and f of 1. So for finding out f of 3, we put x is equals to 3 in these functions. So we get f of 3 is equals to log 3 base e. Log 3 base e. So we put here f of 3 is equals to log 3 base e minus here f of 1. So we put here x is equals to 1. F of 1, which is equals to log 1 base e. Log 1 base e here. And 3 minus 1, that is 2. So we get here next step. This is the next step 1 by c as it is. F of 3 log 3 base e minus f of 1 log 1 base e upon 3 minus 1, that is 2, is equals to this log 3 base e as it is minus here log 1 base e. Log 1 base e, that is we know that log x base y, log x upon log y, log 1 upon log e, log e 1, so log 1 is 0. So log 3 base e minus 0, we get here log 3 base e upon 2. And here to find out, our aim is to find out the value of c. So taking reciprocal of both sides. Reciprocal of 1 by c, that is c, is equals to reciprocal of this right hand side, 2 upon log 3 base e, 2 upon log 3 base e. Therefore here c is equals to this 2 as it is. 1 upon, again we use here the formula log x base y, log x upon log y. Similarly 1 upon log 3 upon log e. Then by taking reciprocal log e upon log 3. And this can be written as log e base 3. So log e base 3. Therefore the value of c is 2 log e base 3. Therefore here 2 log e base 3. So c is the correct option. So in this way, we solve one multiple choice questions on mean value theorem. In mean value theorem, we find here the value of c. So dear student, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Next multiple choice questions. The function f of x is equals to tan inverse sin x plus cos x is an increasing function in, and here intervals are given, open intervals 0 comma pi by 2. By b, option b minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Option c pi by 4 comma pi by 2. Option d minus pi by 2 comma pi by 4. That is in this MCQ. This is the MCQ on increasing decreasing functions. So we know that f dash of c is greater than 0, then the function is increasing. And f dash of c less than 0, then the function is decreasing. And here it is given that function is increasing. So we use here the key points. F dash of c is greater than 0. So first we find here f dash of x, and f of x is given. F of x is equals to tan inverse sin x plus cos x. From these functions we find f dash of x. That is we find here the first order derivative. We find here the first order derivative. And for finding out the first order derivative, here we use the simple derivative formula. We know that f of x is equals to tan inverse x, then f dash of x is equals to 1 upon 1 plus x square. Or this can be written as f of x is equals to tan inverse fx, then f dash of x is equals to 1 upon 1 plus fx whole square into f dash of x. And in this formula, fx replaced by sin x plus cos x. Fx replaced by sin x plus cos x. So differentiate these functions both sides with respect to 2x. Then f dash of x. Here we solve maximum step orally in JEE or MHT CET exam. So f dash of x which is equals to 1 upon 1 plus fx square, but fx is sin x plus cos x. So 1 upon 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square into ddx of sin x plus cos x. And ddx of sin x, use here addition rule. ddx of sin x cos x, ddx of cos x minus sin x. Therefore 1 upon 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square into cos x minus sin x. And this is the first order derivative, that is f dash of x. So we write here, first here we write the first order derivative f dash of x is equals to 1 upon 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square into cos x minus sin x. This is the first order derivative. We find this first order derivative from these functions by using the, again we repeat this formula. Remember the formula, ddx of tan inverse fx 1 upon 1 plus fx whole square into f dash of x. So 1 upon 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square into derivative of sin x plus cos x, that is derivative of sin x cos x, derivative of cos x minus sin x. So we get directly this is equals to here cos x minus sin x into 1, so write cos x minus sin x. And in this bracket, multiply numerator and denominator by root 2 for simplification. And then we use the formula here. So in this bracket, multiply numerator and denominator by root 2. So root 2, here 1 by root 2 cos x minus 1 by root 2 sin x. 1 by root 2 cos x minus 1 by root 2 sin x upon this 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square as it is. Therefore, here this root 2 as it is, 1 by root 2. Here we use the formula. For using formula, we write 1 by root 2 is equals to cos pi by 4. Because we know that cos pi by 4 means cos 45. And cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So this is cos pi by 4 into cos x minus sin pi by 4. Again 1 by root 2. Sin pi by 4 or sin 45. Sin pi by 4 into sin x. And then we use here the formula cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b. So we get cos of a plus b. We use this formula here. So here root 2 as it is, and here cos of x plus pi by 4 upon this denominator as it is. So here we write this root 2, 1 by root 2 cos pi by 4 into cos x minus here again 1 by root 2 sin pi by 4 into sin x upon 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square as it is. Therefore, f dash of x is equals to this root 2 as it is. Use here cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b cos of a plus b. Similarly, cos of x plus pi by 4, x plus pi by 4 upon 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square. And this is the first order derivative. This is the first order derivative. We find here the first order derivative from the given function. And this given function is increasing, therefore first order derivative is greater than 0. That is first order derivative is positive here. Therefore here in the next step, right here, since f of x is increasing, if here the function is increasing, then this x plus pi by 4 lie in between the range of tan inverse x. And we know that the range of tan inverse x is minus pi by 2 strictly less than x less than pi by 2. Therefore, this x plus pi by 4 lie in between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 by using the range of the tan inverse function. Tan inverse x. The range of tan inverse x, x belongs to minus closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So here we use minus pi by 2 strictly less than x plus pi by 4 less than pi by 2 because function is increasing. Then here subtract pi by 4 on both sides. Subtract pi by 4 on both sides. So minus pi by 2 minus pi by 4. Then we subtract this by using the equal denominator method. Minus pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 4. Minus pi by 4 minus 3 pi by 4 minus 3 by 4. Less than here subtract minus pi by 4. So x plus pi by 4 minus pi by 4. This pi by 4 get cancelled. So right here x less than pi by 2 minus pi by 4. Again equal denominator method. Here multiply numerator and denominator by 2. So 2 pi by 4 minus pi by 4. So we get pi by 4. So which is less than pi by 4. Therefore, here f of x is increasing when n belongs to minus pi by 2 to pi by 4 because the range is from minus pi by 2. So minus pi by 2 to pi by 4. So right here minus pi by 2 to pi by 4. Therefore, here D is the correct option. In this way, we solve the second multiple choice question on increasing and decreasing function in applications of derivative. Again, very requesting. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Next, multiple choice questions. That is the third MCQ on applications of derivative. And we choose this MCQ on maxima and minima. This is again one very most important multiple choice questions. The function f of x is equals to x by 2 plus 2 by x has a local minimum at option are given x is equals to 2, x is equals to minus 2, x is equals to 0, x is equals to 1. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So here one function is given and we find that this function is minimum at point. That is here we find the value of x. So here we use the second order derivative test. Second order derivative test. From f of x, first we find f dash of x is equal. From f of x, first we find f dash of x is equals to 0. Next we find the root of f dash of x is equals to 0. Means we take first order derivative equals to 0 and then find out the roots. And in the third step, we find second order derivative. From first order derivative, we find second order derivative. Then we put the value of x in second order derivative. We put the value of x in second order derivative. If we get negative value, then the function has local maxima. If we get positive value, then the function, that is the given function, has local minima. So we use this concept here and solve these multiple choice questions. So first we write here the given functions, and from these given functions we find first the first order derivative, that is f dash of x. Then find the roots of the first order derivative, and next we find second order derivative. So first we write these functions here. My given function is f of x is equals to x by 2 plus 2 by x. We write these functions here. F of x is equals to x by 2 plus 2 by x, and find out here first order derivative. So differentiate both sides with respect to x. Then ddx of f of x f dash of x. Here ddx of x by 2, 1 by 2 constant, derivative of x, that is 1, so right here 1 by 2. Then here plus 2 constant, plus 2, that is here 2 constant, and ddx of 1 by x minus 1 by x square, and this is the first order derivative. And we take this first order derivative equals to 0 and find out the roots. That is, we find the values of x. So which is equals to here 0. Then by solve this, so x square into 1, x square 2 into minus 2 minus 4 minus x square minus 4 upon 2x square and 2x square into 0. So we get here 0. That is here x square minus 4 equals to 0. Therefore x square is equals to 4. So here x square is equals to 4. And then we find here the square root of both sides. X is equals to plus minus 2. Therefore x is equals to here 2. That is plus 2 or x is equals to minus 2. Therefore the values of x are 2 or minus 2. And then we put the value of x in second order derivative. So find out here second order derivative. Differentiate these equations both sides with respect to x. Then you have double dash of x here, right? And double dash of x, which is equals to derivative of 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is constant, therefore derivative is 0. This 2 as it is. Then we find here a derivative of ddx of 1 by x square. This can be written as ddx of x to the power minus 2. ddx of x to the power minus 2 minus 2 x to the power minus 3, negative negative positive, 2 into 2 4, 4 into x to the power minus 3. By using the indices rule, 4 upon x to the power 3. And then in second order derivative we put the value of x. We put the value of x. First we put here if x is equals to 2, so f double dash of 2, which is equals to 4 upon 2 cube. And 4 upon 2 cube, 2 cube that is 8, 4 upon 8. 4 upon 8 that is 1 by 2 means f double dash of 2 is equals to 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 is positive, so which is greater than 0. Therefore f of x has local minima at x is equals to 2. Therefore f of x has local minima at x is equals to 2. Because for this function the because for these values of x f double dash of 2 is greater than 0. Therefore the given function f of x is equals to x by 2 plus 2 by x has local minima at x is equals to 2. Therefore here A is the correct option. So in this way we solve here the third multiple choice questions on maxima and minima. So again I request you, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Okay.